we are, looks like 100 points or so. What is going on, guys? TheLostYeti here, and today we're going to be playing some Onrush. Onrush, if you're not familiar, is a vehicular combat racing game, essentially where you want to force the enemy team away from checkpoints and cause as much mayhem as possible. Now, this is the first time I'm going to be playing it on this system, so we have no save file, no nothing. We're starting fresh, minus the tutorial. So it's going to be playing through a cinematic, and I think that's essentially it. So, while this loads through, welcome to the channel if you're new here. I hope you're enjoying. If you enjoyed the episode, consider leaving a like. Let's get into some Onrush. Alright, so what we're going to want to do is we want to chain as many points as possible here by doing jumps, takedown enemies, that kind of stuff. And I believe we are on the blue team, if I am not mistaken. Now, you might be wondering, so I see these cars that are not colored in accordance to anything, and we're going to get launched into space in a moment here. So, sorry, this is not a space game, this is a racing game. Let's get back on track. So, the gray cars, the ones that I'm doing right now, are essentially just additional enemies to allow you to chain boost and that kind of thing. So, as I try to more or less drunkenly try to get my car back on track here, it's a lot more difficult than it may seem. This game is actually brought to you by the creators of Dirt and Grid. If you played either of those series, then you know what they're known for. It looks like one of our members over here has died out, as you can see by the death markers on the top, which it looks like I'm going to be joining them soon. We got to rush in first. Let's see if we can't take a few people out in the process. Sorry, I think that may or may not have been a teammate. I don't know about that. You're gone. And you're also gone. People, round victory. Oh. Ignore that. And all we have unlocked at the moment is the interceptor, so we're going to continue playing with that. It's a lot of just chaos on screens. Now, unfortunately, you guys are enjoying the audio, but for whatever reason, this game is super bugged out. So on my side, when I'm recording, I cannot hear the audio. That takes a rocket scientist to figure that one out. But neither here nor there, we're already at 12%. I think our strategy at the time being, since we can't seem to find any jumps, is... Oh, there's a jump. And there's one also. I shouldn't have said anything. Oh. Turns out my roof is not where my wheels want to be. Yes, I would like to respond as an interceptor, please. Well, insulting that it only tells me my time alive is actually 25 seconds. Hi-ho, Silver! Oh, that's the wall. So yeah, if you've played either Grid or Dirt, you know that this is quite a different experience altogether. And actually, it's kind of interesting because the point here is not necessarily... Oh, that's a tree. That's also a tree. Is not necessarily to come in first, which I kind of appreciate. At least it's trying to do something a little bit different. And I don't believe this game ever really took off. Now, this game is... Oh, God, I don't even know how old it is technically. But it was one that earlier in the PS4's lifespan, I do remember seeing everywhere. By everywhere, I mean on store shelves. I don't remember anyone ever really talking about it. But I just appreciate that it is something different, we say, as we are at 92% of the way there, and someone is doing the suck on my car right now. Oh, that's a wreck. But, on the bright side, we were alive for 54 seconds, and we got an extra takedown. And we got a victory. Now, how exactly we managed that, I'm not positive. But we did do it, so I will take it. Hopping into map 2 now, it appears that the character we're playing as now has the power of the suck, where we actually get more boost from staying close to our teammates if I can manage to do that as I get yeeted into a tree. I don't need to watch... Yeah, thanks. I appreciate that it's got body checked. That is the vehicle that I would appreciate having. Thank you very much. So, the plan is to try to squad up with the homies as much as we can, as I try to still figure out what is exactly going on all at the same time. There's a girl right there. Definitely different. Let me know down in the comment section below if you guys have actually tried this game out for yourself. Like I said, I don't remember there ever being a whole lot of talk about the game for its time in the sun. Just seeing it a lot on shelves, which is not necessarily a good thing. Also, this water, man, it looks like someone did horrible things with oil in it. Would you mind getting out of the way? Now, we just dropped our restock. I believe that gives boost to teammates, but I'm not 100% on that. because it would have been more helpful if I was following the directions. We got our rush in, so now we're going to be doing this stuff with the teammates. I don't know if that's giving them boost or just giving me boost from them, but hey, I will take it either way. That's a treat. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. I am a lumberjack now.
3, 2,
Okay, so we lost our rush, unfortunately. Hopefully we can get a little bit back from these guys. I say as I try to eat myself into oblivion. This man is actually on fire. Oh, okay. So the cars handle not as well. I shouldn't say it's like arcadey physics, because to an extent it is. Obviously, we wouldn't be having this level of traction on this dirt, but they have a weird stiffness to them. Like, I'm trying to turn left and right, and it doesn't quite line up as you might expect it to. Regardless, we're following the players up ahead, and we're still restocking the teammates. So it's a wall. So maybe don't pay attention to my driving tactics. I swear that they are better than what they might appear here. Just, you know, just don't put me behind the wheel of the car and we won't have any problems with this. As you may or may not expect. Oh, hello, buddy. You can go. And you can also go. I saw the rails there and I was ready to do like a 50-50 grind, although I suppose it's probably not what you want to be doing with your large, overpowered vehicle that is launching through the air. Also, what am I kidding about arcade difficulty? We're literally eating this car so miles in the air. Miles in the air. I honestly, you could jump a building. So, arcade physics, don't know about that. The shocks would be collapsed in through this man's forehead in about 2 seconds. It looks like we're actually pretty far out in front of the group, and the only people that appear to be behind us appear to be the fodders. It does appear that we are not exactly doing the best for our team in respect to points. As you can see, we are, looks like 100 points or so behind the enemy team. Taking a moment to take our breath there. Okay, now we're at least back mid-pack where we can do something to take our team. Like I said, I don't necessarily think you want to be all the way out front here, because then that just takes you away from all the madness that is this game. Now I'm hoping. Hello. That we can get a nice couple takedowns on these guys as we eat ourselves into the oblivion. Easier said than done. Hey, friend, I would like to launch you to the ether. Okay, target acquired. Target acquired, not the tree. Not the tree. There we go. Okay, straightened out. Can't really tell. Somehow we're ahead on points. By some miracle. Oh, hello. But I would like to just get a good takedown on not bots. I'd like to take out Hannah over here. Hannah, scoot your butt. I'm coming in hot. See the tree. Your booty is grass. Okay, so it looks like we won. How we won, I don't know. But that, I will take. We only got one takedown. We wrecked 4 times to try to ignore that, if you will. And we're going to throw it into a third match. We got MVP. For doing what? I don't know. But we did something. Alright, so this time I actually looked up what this card does. So, when I drop these packs, it's actually providing boosts to my teammates. And, oh, hello. What we want to be doing right now is not riding on our side. We want to be riding as closely to our teammates as possible. And essentially, the way this works is, we want to ride through these gates to expand our team's time. The closer that we get to the front of the pack, the tighter that the window raises, or the guide. So essentially, we want to try to stay as tightly woven as possible. So I figured this guy would be the best because he actually, when he gets rushed, he gives it to all his this vehicle, I should say, gives it to all of his teammates. So we're actually thinking with our brain here. I missed that one entirely. Okay, break, and send it. So hopefully we can benefit our team here. But also, I don't want to be in very, very first place because I don't think I can run myself quite as well as easier said than done. Although I should probably try to stay semi ahead of people because people only really see my benefits when my teammates only really see my benefits when they are directly behind me. So I suppose that's the thing. We have 23 seconds left on our clock. We have 15 on there, so there definitely is a game up here. We're gonna get this rush going and try to fill out our teammates. best that we can. Try not to knock our teammates directly out of line. But I will gladly smash him. Get out my way, boy. Yeah, just knock out a few other extra people while I'm in there. Yeah, I realized that I ended my own being there. That's a little bit of a drawback. But I think it was worth it for our team, considering we've got like double the time that they have on their clock at the moment. Although being totaled out probably did the most amount of damage to our team's clock. Okay, that one's gone. 4 seconds. I don't like how close this is, but thankfully they're going to time out before we do. We're going to get a refresh on the round. 1-0. Blue team. Around 3 seconds. Let's kind of center ourselves up, try to get some rush going. Alright, 32 seconds back on the clock. Let's see where we're at. Let's clean out some fodder, get some boost going. I think we're lower in the pack right now, so our drops aren't doing a full heck of a lot for our team. So our weakness and we just want to be way off the rest of the hopefully we can get a little bit more center. And we are surfing some sort of wave. I'm assuming that's one of the other teammates' power-ups. Beyond, we need to be perfectly honest. We missed that one. Okay, we're back in this. Now, it looks like we still got a commanding lead on them, so I'm not really sure. Now, I don't remember actually setting my difficulty, so I'm kind of concerned here, because I would like a little bit more of a challenge at this exact moment, although I suppose playing online I'd probably get absolutely decked out upside down. And probably the last thing that I want to be doing is wrecking like I am, considering we're just losing time off the clock. That's nobody's business when I'm out. We're 93% or so. So getting our rush. Ooh, we just got straight up stomped. That hurt. Yeah, I don't need to watch the insult to injury, thank you very much. So hopefully, since this is full now, we'll be able to aid our team as they close the gap. 98% completion. 900. Alright, let's give some boost back to these guys on the home. 12 seconds on the clock. They got 2, 3. They're struggling here. We can definitely take away the dub. Just a little bit of work. Yeah, we got 4 guys all up in front here, and they've only got 2, so they don't stand a chance of bringing home the second dub. That's 2-0. And alrighty guys, that looks like that's where this one's going to be wrapping up. I hope you enjoyed a little peek at Onrush. I don't intend to make a series from it, but I figured I'd share it with you. If you enjoyed, let me know down in the comments section below, and consider leaving a like. As always, this has been your host, TheLostYeti, and I will catch you guys in the next episode on the channel. I'll see you then.